Hi guys, welcome back to the AMD Valorant Cup. This is the quarterfinals, game 3, and we have one of the most interesting BO3s in the tournament so far. It's Weekend Warriors versus Vertigo. I'm Obi, joining me is Apollonia.
Hi guys.
And what is your expectations from today?
Oh, okay. We know of Vertigo. We've seen them fight really hard through the tournament. They did go against ANF in round of 128, and that was very close call because they won 13 to 12. And now they find themselves up against Weekend Warriors, who are no strangers to the FPS game. So this is going to be a tough one for Vertigo, but I like to see how Weekend Warriors might snag the win from some of India's best players. And now here we can look at the maps that will be played for today. Bind will be the first one. Second is Haven, and if we go into a third, it will be Ascent. Now, OB, we have Vertigo in defense and Weekend Warriors in attack. How do you think this is going to play out?
Man, I'm so excited for this game. Both teams are right up there. This is going to be very close. I predict this to go the distance with all three matches being played in this BO3. I mean, they're all ex CSGO pros. They have played together. They have played against each other in the past in big CSGO tournaments. So you can expect great stuff coming out of both of these teams. As it's not going to be an easy battle for anybody. We're looking at three of the most stressful games of this tournament. With that being said, it's Weekend Warriors on the attack, Vertigo on defense, and let's talk about the team comps. Excali, we'll see him back on that race. Cypher, Brimstone, Breach, and Sage. Meanwhile, on the other side, you have Brimstone, Enzo on his Sage, Enzo on his Raze, Mello on the Cypher, Archie on Breach, and Android on Cypher. So it's looking like a mirror comp right now, which is absolutely beautiful. I mean, there's like no skill gap between these two teams. It's just who plays better today. That being said, Android picks up the first kill on to Amaterasu, stopping them in their tracks while this attack goes ahead. Android does get walled off in Hookah. Will be breaking it since he's caught outside. Push coming in towards Hookah. Smoke's been dropped on both sides, and Excali will throw out that boom bot and looking to throw out the nade. Vibor holding side triggers Cage, does spot out Archie, will not be able to trade enough. Vibor gets taken down. 4v3 situation now. Excali, you monster, picks up 2 kills. Right to his picks up 1 kill. Now it's a 2v2 situation as a Poker F and Android are alive on the side of Weekend Warriors, but Right to Ace and Antidote will be looking to clutch it for his team. 12 seconds on the clock. They have to go in for the plant. Poker F has the spike, gets taken down by Antidote. The spike will be planted, and Right to Ace takes down Android as well. So the defenders, Vertigo, taking up round 1 of this competition as things look very interesting. This wasn't a done deal. This was a very close round 1 coming in for Vertigo.
Indeed, Weekend Warriors managed to pick off one in the first place, but when they came for the push into A, Vertigo was so quick with the rotations and they managed to wipe them out. The spike did get planted, a little bit of coin, but it was still Vertigo's to take. Now we move on to round 2. It is a full eco for Weekend Warriors as a rule of thumb. You don't win the first round, you go eco in the second. And Excali last round had an amazing double kill, actually brought it back for his team. And now let's see how he'll do. But Antidote, man, gonna pick up an early sniper rifle. That's the Marshall. Takes a shot, but not gonna connect yet. Poker F, meanwhile, gonna push up really close. And Antidote, man, picks him off. So that's one down for the attackers. Only 4 left. It is an eco round for them. They might as well rush. And here we see Antidote gets the audio cue of a bunch of players hopping around in hookah there. And Excali with the nade will find Enzo. And it's a 3v5. Doesn't look good for the attackers, but it's to be expected.
Yeah, with that being said, 3v5. The attackers, I mean, they have pistols. Their best bet here would be to get in that spike plant, to get that juicy money for the next full buy coming in. And Amaterasu, he still hears Android in hookah as Android switches a gun, and now Android will give him the audio cue of leaving hookah. So He has informed the team Vibhor with his cam will be able to spot out one person as Excali makes that wild push, picks up one, does get spotted out, throws in that nade, stops in the push, and will take down Android as well with a beautiful headshot. 3 kills coming in for Excali. 4th kill for Excali as a flawless round from the side of Vertigo as they wrap out a quadra kill for Excali. Excali with that friendly banter, sort of teabagging Archie there, but believe me, there's no love lost between those two teams. It's all friendly banter. They know each other for so long. It's all in good faith. Let's take a look at that replay, however. X-Cali pushing in aggressively and taking in that crucial quadra kill for his team. 2-0 on the board. Full buys coming from both sides. And you see Poker F and Melo and Enzo sticking with the Vandal, whereas Android and Archimoster stick in with that Phantom, and Excali, the madman, making a push, doesn't find anybody as the enemy team knows better. They are all towards B long and Hookah as the rotation comes in from Anti and Amaterasu towards B side. With that being said, the enemy team, I have full respect for them, full props. These guys are not playing like amateurs. If this was a regular team, they might have been able to get in that push, and kills being traded. Right to his picks up one, Amaterasu picks up one, Archie picks up two, Melo takes down Antidote Man as the defense now go in deficit for the first time. 3-2 on the board. Android popping smokes, takes down the board. Last surviving member is Excali. Fire in the hole, Hexcali takes down Android. But oh wait, has Excali been glitched out? I think Excali has been glitched out under the map, and this is unfortunate. This is some weird glitch which we haven't seen before. I think it was because of that rocket jump. Excali won't be able to do anything, and this is a problem with the new patch. Excali disconnects. He'll try to reconnect at this point, and yeah, it is one round taken on the side of Weekend Warriors. We're gonna take a break real quick while Excali reconnects, and we'll be right back quite. And guys, sorry for that unfortunate glitch, but the game is still new. With that being said, everybody has reconnected. Excali is back and we are live again. 2-1 still in favor of Team Vertigo though, as Weekend Warriors now decide to make in that push. Full buys coming from both sides. Antidote will get his hands on that operator finally. Has to make do with light armor, howsoever.
And such an unfortunate glitch there. But moving on to round number 4, Xcali finds himself with 7 kills. Most number of kills, Nyx is right to ace with 3, and Archie Monster on the opposing team only has 3, carrying his team to victory there.
They found my wire.
And here we have Vibor on A side, just doing the big defend with the spy cam. But Archie Monster will pick up Xcali. Poker F will find right to ace. Vibor gets flashed. And looking for an opportunity, and there he will spot out one. Picks up Archie Monster. And it's a 3v4. Now the defenders are looking like they will be in a tight spot. Mello gets a kill on Vibor. Amaterasu will find Android. And it's a 2v3 now. Amaterasu and Antidote Man. Will they successfully defend and defuse the spy? Amaterasu picks up Enzo and Mello with the revenge kill. Last man left. Antidote Man makes it a 1v1 as he takes out Poker F. Brilliant shot. And here comes the slow orb. Antidote Man figuring out what should be the next move. The spike is ticking and it's about to blow. I might as well go for a save. And there you go. That's going to be 1 point for the attackers. Now quick look at this replay here.
Yeah, pause has a tendency to sort of throw you off guard at times, and this is, I think, what happened with Vertigo right there. But 2-all on the board. It's still close. It's not like they have lost the game or tables have turned completely. With that being said, Antidote was able to save his gun last time around. And I think another full buy can come in from Vertigo, as Amaterasu will be the only one settling with a Spectre right there. Xcali picks up his trusted Vandal. And this time around, again, there's no op on the side of Weekend Warriors. So they're playing it smart with all assault. It's really hard to op during offense. And the enemy team now makes a push towards B side as Enzo throws in a boom bot trying to spot out anybody. Slow orb being thrown at him. Prepare for Hellfire. They are zoning him out for a B push. Enzo picks up a beautiful kill on Amaterasu with that nade. But he has been slowed down. Spam coming through the hookah off your feet also connected. These guys have been caught in hookah. Enzo at least has been, while the enemy team now has to figure out a new rotation. They were stopped in their tracks on B side. Right to ace revives Amaterasu after pushing the team out. Beautiful stuff coming in from the side of Vertigo. And they are pushing in through Cypher Smokes. More Cypher Smokes planted as they will make a wall. And spikes planted off your feet again this time around. And Vibor with that beautiful triple kill to secure most of this round for his team. Enzo takes down Vibor. Amaterasu will take down Enzo. Antidote and Co against Poker F as the last surviving member. He will get taken down as well. Amaterasu finishes Poker F with a pistol. And 3-2 now as Vertigo, 4-man, take this round in defense.
And there it is, Vertigo with that lead. Quick look at this replay, but Vibor with that triple kill. Very nicely done onto A shot. And he will try to find the other, but Enzo with a revenge kill. But Amaterasu is there to back him up. And a great round by the defenders. And now we move on to round number 6. It's going to be another eco for the side of Weekend Warriors. And a full buy still for Team Vertigo. They are healthy with that economy. And doing great, I would say. Now, have we seen Xcali on Raze? I don't think so.
Yeah,
we have like once, right? Right, and Xcali, he does switch it up. Some players, they'll go for the same agent all the time, but for Xcali, that's not the case. And watching him on Raze is such a treat, especially, you know, the Showstopper is one of the most exciting ultimates to look at. And there it is, the B-long push. Coming in, the teleporter is close by. They could go for a play across the map. And Xcali will continue to watch A shot, but the attackers aren't close by, not just yet. Antidote Man waiting patiently with the the shot does not connect. Right to Ace. Will put up that barrier. Antidote finds the kill on Enzo. Looks for another one. There goes the second peak. Not going to pick up another, but here is the teleport coming in. Archie Monster will pick up Antidote Man. It's a full eco for Weekend Warriors, but they do manage to find one, and they find two. But there it is, right to Ace with the double. Mello will pick up right to Ace. Revenge kill. Vibor finds Archie Monster, and Xcali wraps that up nicely for Vertigo as they are now 2 rounds ahead of Weekend Warriors.
Man. With that being said, that was a really nice round coming in since they had a partial buy. Only I think on Mellow, and it was a full eco on their side as well. Antidote did connect the first shot beautifully, misses out on the second shot, gets taken down as Weekend Warriors, they took that round pretty close. The last two surviving members were Excali and Amaterasu. With that being said, a lot of guns dropped down, but Eco is still looking good for the side of Vertigo. Full push coming in, 4-2 on the board as Amaterasu and Antidote will be holding Hookah towards B window. And the enemy team looks to push towards a shot. Excali stops True in the track. Vibor coming in. Poker F will take down both Excali and Vibor. 3v2 situation. Melo resurrects. Archie Monster, you will not kill my allies. Oh, Amate. Oh, Antidote. You did it a bit slow. Literally 2 seconds earlier, you could have got 2 kills right there. And rotations coming in. 3v3 situation now. Rez is not up on right to A, so this could be a close one as the enemy team decides to rotate towards B. Right to A still holding elbow. Amaterasu and Antidote will still be waiting at A. They don't anticipate a push coming out just of yet. Right to A, he's waiting for that audio. 37 seconds on the clock. The last three surviving members of Weekend Warrior are pushing towards B long. And smokes will be thrown in by Poker F. This was the last smoke coming in. Throws in that stim beaker in case somebody's taking a peek. Nice wall place there by Mellow as they siege the base. Pretty much spikes being planted, but no, right to Ace will take down Poker F. He climbs on top of the wall, takes down 1 kill. Amaterasu will wrap it up. They don't even manage to get a spike plant. 5-2 in favor of Vertigo as they look a little dominant right now.
Alright, quick look at this replay here. As right to Ace. Only man on B side. He waits for the backup from that Breach and Brimstone. And that was a great barrier. Put himself up, got an angle, took out Poker F and Amaterasu with the nice double kill to just finish that round brilliantly. And Vertigo finds themselves 3 rounds in the lead. And they are playing on the side of defense. And Bind, you can get creative with it, but it is still pretty defense favored, I feel. And Antidote Man will be watching B long. Not going to find anybody as the attackers are scrambling closer towards the A site. And it's a half buy for all the members of Weekend Warriors. 3 light armors, a few ghosts, and only 1 Spectre. Android gonna spot that Sheriff. Let's see if we can get any headshots this round. And both teams are running a Cypher, Sage, Breach. Wait. It's the exact same team composition on both sides. Wow, I've never seen that before. We've only seen about 4 of the same agents and 1 is probably different. But it looks like both these teams, they probably have a similar mindset and a similar approach to the game. Hence why the similar picks here. Kelly will take a reload, the smoke will be dropped and suspects that that push might just come in. First man to run in with the spike will be that Raze. Mello will find Vibor, however, and Amaterasu takes down Android. Amaterasu with the double onto Poker F. Tries to find another target. Excali meanwhile picks up Enzo. And Mello, double kill. Last man standing. And Archie Monster will be taken out by right to Ace. And it was a half eco for the side of Weekend Warriors. But nicely done by Vertigo as they claim another point for themselves. Quick look at this replay at how it all went down. First man to run in is Enzo. Surprisingly, isn't the first one to be taken down. And but they will fall to Amaterasu and Excali. Both of them nice doubles. And the last kill right to Ace finishes it off.
Man, absolutely amazing stuff coming in. It was a eco. With that being said, now is where economy will look to stabilize a bit for Weekend Warriors as the loss streak bonus slowly starts to set in. Mello, who will also get a full buy. So full buy coming in from the side of Weekend Warriors as now this siege looks pretty interesting from the side of attack. Defenders split up pretty evenly. It's 3-2 right now. 2 defenders holding A and Cypher, Sage and Breach holding B. So they definitely expect a lot of push coming in from B side. Antidote is holding that angle with his operator, looking to get a pick off early on, but smokes down from Anti as he does suspect people pushing in to from a shot will rotate all the way towards heaven. Excali still holding it, and calls being made as Vibhor rotates towards a side. Excali still in lamps, trying to take a peek. Three people on a side of a shot, and the other three on the side of shower. Prepare for hellfire. Poker F takes down Excali. Wibo takes down one. Antidote will take another. And that was a beautiful orbital strike coming in. They realized fault line connected on Excali, and just took him out with that orbital strike. Kills being traded. I know exactly where you are. Webor pops his ultimate as the spike's not planted yet. The enemy team is going to plant it eventually. But no, they take the portal. Bamboozle play coming in from the side of Weekend Warrior as they look to move towards the B side to get in that plant. Poker F and Mello coming in as Antidote makes his way towards halls. Will have to meet with Molotov. Can't go in, but Webor comes in from behind, picks up one kill. And Mello's last surviving member, Webor, with the 4K this time. He is one of the best ciphers I have seen in this tournament. And what exciting stuff coming in this game. Vertigo looks at top of their performance right now.
Alright, quick look at this replay. Mello manages to make it down onto site and will plant that. And as the Brimstone struggles to find that correct angle, Vibor comes in from hookah. Nice pick off. Quadra kill. Very nicely done. And you did mention that Vibor is very high in the ranking system here on Valorant, one of the top players, and we can see, but the first fragger still will be Excali with 2 kills ahead of Vibor, and Mello is the leading man for the side of Weekend Warriors as they still try to, they struggle to find that momentum, and Vertigo is doing an excellent job in defense, and this time there will be 3 on the side of B for the defense, but A side will be pushed up right into showers, and this is Vertigo. Sometimes they have the discipline to wait, and sometimes they just want to be aggressive. And there it is, Excali is going to go hunt for kills, but meanwhile back onto Weekend Warriors. They're still looking for the right opportunity. Right to Ace will wall off Hookah's link over to B short. And the attackers will back off just a little bit here. Right to Ace, finding the right opportunity, has Resurrection up, as well as the heals. And Excali, he has already moved to B Fountain. He's shift walking. And he might just get quite a number of kills here. And there it is, the backstab. He sees all the opponents, and that's 2 kills, 3 kills. Easy triple. They didn't think that Vertigo was going to push out that far, but that is what will happen if you're going to take too much time. And Vertigo, they're no strangers to this. Poker F will take Excali out, but Vibor wraps it up nicely. Well played by Excali, I will say. And here it is, the where it all started. Excali still shift walking, making sure that he's not going to make a peep a sound as he completely takes Weekend Warriors by surprise. There it is, 1 headshot, 2, and the last spray onto Enzo. Nicely done. And Vertigo finds themselves 6 rounds ahead of Weekend Warriors.
They talk about my 1 taps coming in from Excali right there as he makes a beautiful rotation and literally 1 taps 2 people out there. We'll have to spray him a little bit to take down the last kill, but beautiful stuff coming in. Excali on top of the leaderboard. 15 kills coming in from this madman. Is definitely in the race for the MVP slot as he looks to take at least 2 MVPs today, if not all 3 in this game. With that being said, there is a push coming towards A through A shot. Vibor with that spy cam just beautifully guards bases. His spy cam placements are just wonderful. Will throw in another cyber cage, trying to block vision if the enemy team does decide to push. Does spot 2 people, will throw in the cyber cage. Excali picks up 1, Excali picks up 2. Wibor will take down 1, Excali takes down 3. Really nice backstab coming in from Excali as this guy plays super aggressively. Excali also got fourth on that nade while Antidote was scoped in to kill him. Antidote was like, okay, finally I get one kill this round, but Excali's nade will wrap it up. 4K coming in from Excali as he moves to 19 kills on board, and we are on the last round before side swap sets in.
And there it is, Excali with the triple, and that beautiful nade gets that quadra, files with that satchel. Ooh, very well done there. Now Vertigo, 9 points for them and 2 for Weekend Warriors as we move into round 12. And let's have a look across the board. It's going to be a full buy for everybody. Poker F and Melo has yet to buy their guns. They're just going to think a little bit about strategy, how we're going to do this. But we can see on the side of Vertigo, right to Ace will have that op this time, not Antidote, man. So we can expect something different here. And this is a pause actually coming in. I think something is not quite right. We see the timer stuck at 16. And don't worry, guys. We'll be back very shortly as we check what's up.
Oh, I think we are back. Melo had disconnected. He is back. And we are looking to unpause this game as soon as possible. The teams are sort of right there. So, Apple, 9-2 on board. This game's looking so close. Do you think Weekend Warriors can make a comeback on defense? Seeing how Vertigo struggled against both ANF and the next team as well in the side of attack. Vertigo, I hope they have worked on their attack this time around.
Yeah, Vertigo, they did struggle when it came to the bind map. The last time we saw it, that was against ENF in round of 128. And we'll see right after this round how they will fare in attack instead. But there it is, Amaterasu and Antidote, man, very inspired by what Excali did. Will be pushing out B, and there goes the orbital strike. Not going to catch anybody out. Poker F drops the sling defense. Won't find a kill, but Excali there will pick up Android on A shot. Melo finds Excali, and Enzo will pick off Vibor. Now Vertigo finds themselves in a deficit. 2 members left. That's right to Ace and Antidote, man. But Enzo with the showstopper picks up 1. And Poker F will find right to Ace. Last man standing is Antidote, man. As he sprays, gets that pick up on Enzo, but Melo wraps it up, and this is a round for Weekend Warriors to take.
9-3 is not too bad on attack, considering they're both top-notch teams, and attack is so hard on bind. With that being said, Vertigo will be looking to make quick work of Weekend Warrior by sort of getting in and picking up that first pistol round. It's so crucial to pick up that first pistol round on attack, because if you don't manage to do it, it kind of puts you in a deficit where you don't get a full buy next round again, and the defenders just start rampaging. So attack is difficult on bind, but we can hope and expect to see some plays coming out from the side of Vertigo, as the barrier phase is about to end, and Vertigo is split around right now, trying to maybe get a pickup. Both cameras look at each other. Vibor says, whoop, that's a camera also. Right to Ace, however, will take down Melo in showers. Beautiful work done by Right to Ace. Melo going a little too ham and aggressive right there. Unfortunately, gets taken down. With that, the defense is in deficit, as Amaterasu and Right to Ace looks to make a minor push towards shower. Poker F and Enzo will back out. Do throw in that smoke. Archie Monster takes down Vibor, makes it 4-4-4. As he gets caught in B long. Smokes being deployed by both Brimstones, as Amaterasu throws in that aftershock towards Lamps. Spikes gets planted. Amaterasu is rotating towards Lamp. Oh, nice flick shot onto Poker F. 3v5 situation, as the Cypher is very low. Android is just a tick of HP away from dying. Amaterasu will be holding Lamps whatsoever. Archie takes one. Excali, Right to Ace, both take down 2. Right to Ace takes down 3 kills. Beautifully paid, and for the first time, Vertigo has managed to secure the first round on attack, which means they'll have eco in this round as well. So Vertigo look in top form right now.
Indeed, Vertigo has a great momentum going and it has dragged over, even though the side swap has happened. A very successful attack for them, and they can expect to win the next round as it is a full eco for the side of Weekend Warriors. And now the spike will be passed around everybody as they gather between the B and A link. Now, right to Ace will make his way onto B Fountain. Now Archie Monster watching B long can expect some action very soon. There is the fault line. Android will back off from there and sees the boom bot, but here is the aftershock. The spy cam will spot that out and he will take a different position. But Archie Monster finds Vibor right to Ace with the response, and that's a 1-for-1. So ultimately they're still even, and here comes the rotate from Weekend Warriors as they figure something is up. The smokes have been deployed by Antidote Man there. And the attackers are looking to get themselves onto B side. The spike makes its way there. And here is right to Ace with the initiate. And it will be planted. Antidote Man, Excali, Amaterasu all find themselves one kill. Last man standing is Mellow from Weekend Warriors. He will go for this. It is an eco. He fires his shots and there it is. Picks up Antidote Man, 3 HP left. And Excali will throw the satchel on him. Have a present. This is our round. 11 points for Vertigo in total.
That satchel kill was one of the funniest things I've seen. He threw the satchel behind Mellow, and as Mellow died, he literally fell on Excali's feet right there because the animation was so funny right there. Antidote, unfortunate, missing that spray, but that's what I'm talking about. You see, he just drops on Excali's feet head first. That being said, 11-3 on the board. Vertigo is looking pretty dominant as full buys coming in from both sides. Vertigo will not be upgrading their weapons on right to Ace, Excali and Amaterasu as they stick with their Spectre. Smart decision coming in. Like I say, you should never put all your eggs in one basket, and that's what Vertigo is doing right now. Nade being thrown there in Hookah, and Excali will use all his skills in Hookah trying to find someone. Doesn't find anybody. Will have to continue this round just on pure aim, but as a race player, you can afford to do that. Since if you do end up getting 2 kills, your nade resets. Push coming in from A short. 3 members holding A as Poker F takes a peek towards the showers. They are in showers. Antidote has a smoke behind them, and smoke's being thrown left, right, center as a push comes in. Antidote with a nice flick shot on Poker F. Mellow takes down 2. Brilliant stuff coming in. 4v3 situation right now as Amaterasu is also low. Spike being planted. Enzo picks up Vibor, and Android picks up 1 more. Antidote Man, last surviving member, picks up 1, picks up 2. But unfortunately will fall down, and defenders secure 1 round for themselves finally. 11-4 on board. However, in all of this madness, Antidote still managed to pick up a triple kill for himself. So, you know, Vertigo, all 5 members are scary and anybody can pop off at any given point. You have to be very careful against them.
There it is. We see Antidote Man with the triple kill before being taken down by Android. And yeah, you have to fear every single member of Vertigo. Just because you take off 1 player, you're still going to think, oh damn, I still have the other 4 to deal with. And that is what you're going to be up against. Now for Weekend Warriors, they don't quite have the footing that they need. They can't find that momentum. They have yet to shine through. And now that they've picked up 1 round for themselves, hopefully that will set themselves with some sort of pace. And full buy for everyone on the side of Vertigo, and it will be a half buy for Weekend Warriors. Now we see all of Vertigo gathering in Hookah and B long as they look for a B push, and they might come into contact very soon. And there it is, shots fired. We see the nades coming in, and Android will spray through the cage. Doesn't pick up anyone there. And there it is, spots someone out. Android will take this slow, gets flashed. He might just be picked off, but not yet. All members are on site. Antidote Man will find Android, and Vertigo completely takes over B's site. Poker F with the Molotov kills Excali. Nicely done. And the spike has yet to be planted, but right to Ace will initiate that. Archie Monster behind this barrier might just throw out the fault line. It connects with the members, but is there anybody pick it up, and right to Ace pops the resurrection. Excali has another chance. Enzo with the ability kill, right to Ace. Antidote Man finds himself with one. So does Excali. Enzo will take down Antidote Man, however. Last man standing on the side of Weekend Warriors is Mellow. It's just him and him alone again. Now he looks to the right, but Amaterasu will take him out, and that is one more point for Vertigo.
Man, that was beautifully played there by right to Ace. He took down 2 kills, rotated towards elbow, put in that wall, and realized, okay, I have a perfect opportunity to resurrect Excali. Does resurrect him and turns the tables completely on the side of Weekend Warriors, as it was Vertigo on a half buy, and they managed to pick up this round for themselves. Beautiful stuff coming in from the side of Vertigo. 12-4. Full buys won't be possible on both sides, as the enemy team, the defenders, are struggling. They have 2 Spectres with light armor and 1 Stinger with light armor, as Pokeref and Enzo are the only 2 which will manage to get in a full buy. Excali does have his ulti up. 3 ultis up on the side of Weekend Warriors. There's 2 ultis are up on the side of Vertigo. Amaterasu is very close to his ulti as well. He has 6 points. Satchel being thrown out. Excali destroys that Cypher trap through Satchel. So trapwise can be taken down by Satchel. That's why Raze is such an important tool against Cypher, because her nades take down trapwires, her satchels take down trapwires. It's just an easier pushing coming in from you. Meanwhile, Mello had placed the wall on Ace shot, which gets taken down by Antidote and right to Ace. As right to Ace will pick up that spike and rotate towards Hookah. Antidote still lurking around Ace shot, will be hiding there in hope somebody makes a push. Does throw in a wild hellfire in the lamps, but that hellfire came in from Pokeref. Nice fake coming in, as off your feet being popped by both the breaches. Excali will throw in the nade, won't find anybody. Antidote picks up 1, Amaterasu picks up 1. Mello resurrects Pokeref. Excali takes down Android as the spike gets planted. 3v5 situation right now. Wall being placed in by right to Ace as he blocks the entire enemy vision coming in from B Hall. Vibor holding elbow, wall being destroyed. Excali hiding in a beautiful position, will rotate, is still holding, throws in the last satchel, fire in the hole by Showstopper comes in from Enzo, takes down Excali. Vibor trades 1, Enzo, last surviving member on a tick of HP against 2 members, takes down Antidote Man, but 2 more surviving is not looking bright, as Vertigo secure first map 13-4, and this is a different side of Vertigo we are seeing. They have absolutely got their wits back on attack. Those 2 maps, the last both times they struggled in attack, I think it hit them pretty hard, and they were like, we can't be losing like this in attack. Finally, the Vertigo I so adore, Excali on top of the leaderboard. This man is insane. 448 average combat score. That too against a team like Weekend Warrior. 26 kills in 17 rounds. This man is just absolutely insane.
Very nicely done by Excali, and congratulations, Vertigo. They have won the first map. Now, this is a best of 3, the second day of the quarterfinals. This is the 3rd match overall, and our first map. We're done with this. The next one that we will be back with will be Haven, as we can see here. So, guys, do stay tuned, and we'll be back very shortly with that map. So, before that, a huge shout out to AMD. Do check out amazing products with exclusive partners in both India and Bangladesh. Links are in the description, and so are tournament details. And we'll see you in just a bit with map 2 with Vertigo versus Weekend Warriors.
Hi guys, welcome back to quarterfinal 3. This is day 2 of quarterfinals. You guys are watching AMD Valorant Cup brought to you by the Esports Club, and we move to map 2, which is Haven. Apollonia, what are your thoughts?
All right, this is map number 2. Now, map 1 was Bind, and we saw Vertigo take that map for themselves. 13-4 over Weekend Warriors, with Excali being the MVP with 26 kills. Now, we are going on to map 2, and it's Haven. And as we kick it off, we will have Weekend Warriors in defense this time, starting out, and Vertigo in attack. So this is the pistol round, and we've seen many games of Vertigo. They do the best on Haven. 3 different sites, there's a lot to defend, but when it comes to rotating and picking up kills, they're very quick, and they always catch the attackers off guard. Now, let's see Weekend Warriors' strength. However, on the side of attackers, they have been doing very well. That's how they made it to the quarterfinals, and I can't wait to see what they've got. This is their last chance. They have to take this map and go into game 3 if they want a chance into the semifinals.
Yeah, definitely. Weekend Warriors, they sort of didn't find their footing last game, and this is Vertigo's map pick. Haven is Vertigo's most comfortable map, and they're absolutely dominant on this map. Melo holding B side as a slow push coming towards B side. Spike still not revealed, by the way, so information hasn't been really down. Melo did buy that orb, will throw in the barrier orb, block B entry as Vertigo is rotating towards A. Vertigo, look at the buy. They have all ghosts. They're known to do this. Every time we watch Vertigo on the pistol round, they always go in for the full ghost buy on attack, and maybe in defense they'll buy that wall. With that being said, slow push coming towards A. Excali is looking to throw in the dark covers. Will go make a push, and Excali also throws in the paranoia. Vibor picks up one. Excali picks up Archie Monster. Enzo takes down Vibor, and Excali teleporting to Heaven is going to come in for a backstab. Excali is a really smart player. Watching any push coming in, does hear audio of people in B alley. In A alley is rotating now slowly towards A alley. Excali coming from behind. Takes down the last kill as Antidote Man wraps up 2-4 versus 0 and 1-0 on the board as Vertigo absolutely dominated the first round of attack. These guys are so comfortable in Haven, you can just see right off the bat.
Indeed, even in attack, they are thriving. They got the first round for themselves, and this is where Excali will pick up the last kill onto Melo. Calm and composed, nice headshot. Now we move on to round 2, full eco for Weekend Warriors. And it's going to be a nice big buy on the side of Vertigo. Right to Ace will keep that Ghost, and all other members will get either... Oh no, he actually buys a Spectre. So it's going to be 4 Spectres and a Bulldog. And there is Excali with that Bulldog. Picks up the first kill on Android, but Poker F will respond 1 for 1. And there is more pickups. Enzo finds Amaterasu right to Ace with the shock dart onto Enzo. Nicely done. And Antidote Man will push up. Finds the kill on Melo. And it's a 3v2. Vertigo finds themselves in a better spot. It is an eco for Weekend Warriors. Right to Ace takes down Poker F. Last man standing is Archie Monster. Eco round for the side of Weekend Warriors. So it doesn't really matter. They did manage to take down 2 opponents. But will Archie... Can he get a kill before he goes? Or is he going to pick up a gun? And what? I think Archie was a bit, he didn't see Vibor there. I thought he was going to react, but he just took all the shots. So, quick look at this replay. That's Excali picking up the first kill, but Poker F will respond. But ultimately, all the members of Vertigo will find the pickoff in attack, and the defenders failed to defend this one. But, you know, it was an equal round for them. Now, we will move on to round 3. And it's going to be a full... buy for everybody. Melo with the sniper rifle, very ready to take some shots there from B side over into mid.
Yeah, definitely. We saw, nice play coming in from Weekend Warriors as they performed better than the first pistol round. They did manage to get in 2 kills this time around. Vibor with that mad push, however, takes down Poker F as the defenders are in deficit again, and looks like Vertigo is pretty much unstoppable on attack. Melo will miss a very easy shot on Excali. Melo, you can't be missing those, especially against a man like Excali. Excali will just pop his head with a headshot. Does take down Enzo as well. So Excali, top of his game. Android, however, will spam him through the wall. Takes down Excali. 4v2 on the board as attackers move comfortably towards C. Spike plant going in. Android will now have to rotate as Archie also rotating in from behind base. He's in defender spawn. He's waiting around. Webor finds Android, takes him down. Last surviving member is Archie, as I think he's looking to eco this time around. It makes no sense for him to push. 4v1 situation will just save his gun, and Vertigo is on a new level of domination. They haven't dropped a single round in attack. And with that, they are 3-0 up on the board, looking to make it 4-0, since the side of Weekend Warriors will be struggling on economy again after this loss. The spike will detonate any moment, and attackers take this round 3-0 on the board. Vertigo, this is some of the best Valorant I have seen in days. Vertigo playing the best game of their lives.
And you see all the members running around looking for the last man, but Archie Monster will stay safe and still has his gun from the previous round. Now, Vertigo, they're in a great spot. 3 rounds ahead at the start of the second map. Weekend Warriors, they gotta pick up the pace if they want to move on to the semifinals. Vertigo is an extremely strong team, and I don't blame them at all. A bit of a struggle coming out here, but I would never say never, you know. So Archie Monster there in mid, and Amaterasu gonna go for that push onto A short. Android figures out something is wrong, and it's gonna be a half buy for Weekend Warriors, so they might not have the right resources to win this round, but let's see how they will fare. Cypher will be taking care of that A side. Android here using this spy cam to strategically watch both angles on A long and A short. Now Amaterasu waiting for the right moment. Antidote Man here might be the first to take a peek. Also is carrying the spike, has all of his abilities. So does Excali. And there comes the push. Vibor will find Mello. Gets that first pickup. Vibor with the second kill. Changes to the pistol. Antidote Man finds one for himself. Poker F and right to Ace. 1-for-1 trade there. And the last man standing on the side of Weekend Warriors is that Raze. Enzo as he makes his way up to A tower. Looking for that opportunity. Might just back out and go for a save or look for a kill. But Enzo's going to take his time as the spike is ticking. Just planted. And this might be a slow one for Enzo. Not too sure if he can pick up that kill. And there it is. The recon bolt will spot him out. He sees the bullets come through. Enzo finds right to Ace. Picks up one. And the paranoia connects. Has the showstopper. Drops out the boom buddy. Is he going to use it now? Gets one. And Amaterasu will finish off the kill. And there is one more point for Vertigo.
Man, that was really nicely played there by Enzo, as he manages to secure and kill at least 2 people before he dies. So Vertigo will not have full guns, but they'll still manage to get a full buy. Let's take a look at their economy. They are flourishing right now. Even after full buy, Vibor is on 8,600. Amaterasu is on 7,400 creds. And Enzo will finally pick up that operator as slowly but steadily Weekend Warrior move into the loss streak bonus. 4-0 on attack is just absolute insanity from Vertigo. They are so dominant. Enzo with that operator will finally make quick work of Excalibur. Antidote replies back with a kill of his own. And with that being said, Antidote is on 6 points of charge. 1 more and he will be ready with his ultimate, ready to resurrect Excalibur. Amaterasu throws in a blind through double doors as Vibor takes in the full peak. Prepare for Hellfire on towards Garage. Will stop that push in its tracks. And Amaterasu picks up Archie as he looked very clueless of where those shots came from. Mello now slowly rotating in towards Garage window. Does spot out the few people there. Is moving behind to C-Link. 4v3 as the push comes in towards C-Long. Antidote takes down Poker F with beautiful shots. Right to his takes down Mello. And it just looks like Weekend Warriors have no reply to this insanity coming out of Vertigo. Android, last surviving member, 4v1 situation, will just look to go for the save. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Excali is third this time around. Antidote is surprisingly on top with 6 kills on that stage. Android does take down Vibor. Vibor pushes up a little bit too far, gets taken down pretty easily. And Android is looking to save that gun for himself. 5-0 on the board for Vertigo. Weekend Warriors will be able to get in a full buy next time around also because of the lost streak bonus. But will they be able to get a round is still a question I have to ask around.
All right. And, you know, Vertigo as a team, they're very used to playing with one another. You can see the familiarity and the way they time their abilities, use combos, asks, hey, put a flash for me and I'm gonna push. You see a lot of coordination come up from the side of Vertigo, and that's what you get when you have a lot of experience with your teammates. Very nice to see, and this is quite a stomp in the quarterfinals. So far all the maps has been pretty even, but Vertigo seems to be getting a strong lead over Weekend Warriors. But they are 5 points up. There still is room for a comeback, and let's see how Weekend Warriors will change up their strategy here in defense. And as the round starts, right to Ace on this Sova. And Vibor on A-Long will try to look for a pickoff. Vibor pushing in, coming in hard. Enzo will be taken down. And the last man defending at A-side is Android. Might just come into contact with the player here. Android takes down right to Ace. Wanted to use the neural theft, but Antidote Man was right around the corner. Pops the resurrection onto right to Ace. And Mello finds Excali from B-side onto mid. Picks up that kill. And Vertigo still has the lead with 4 men strong, as Weekend Warriors will struggle with only 3 players left, and the barrier will block off the A link. Now the spike is planted, Mello breaks down that barrier, will throw in that slow orb, and wait for that right opportunity. Meanwhile, Breach will make his way up into heaven, and there is the Hunter's Fury. First shot connects to Mello. Vibor will pick him up. Antidote Man finds Archimonster. Last man standing is Poker F. Right to Ace will claim his life. 1 more point for Team Vertigo.
Man, Vertigo isn't dropping a single round on attack. What is this Vertigo we are witnessing? A Vertigo which looked to struggle minor at times on attack, but maybe it's just Haven. Maybe it's Haven they're so comfortable with, they can just rotate, do whatever they want. 6-0.
And we have seen teams improve over the course of the tournament. And I think Vertigo is one of them. Since the last round of 16, they showed really great gameplay. And they looked way more comfortable even on the agents and how they take their shots. They're not worrying, checking every single call. It's like they know Valorant maps inside out now. And you can see it just through the gameplay.
And Haven is much easier to attack as well. I tell you guys, it's hard to defend 3 bases as teams look to make rotations. And with that push coming in from Excali pushes in, Garage takes down 1, but Pokeref will take him down. Meno will place the wall on B to stop any backstab coming in. Amaterasu takes down Archimonster. Melo takes down Antidote. Poker takes down Amaterasu. And Melo takes down 1 more. So last surviving member is right to Ace. He takes down 2 members. However, 1v1 situation. Can Ace clutch this? He's slowly going in for the plant. Will get spotted out by Android, as Android does deal a lot of damage to him. 45 HP on right to Ace as he makes a run for A side. He is going in for that plant. Android still quite healthy with 125 HP. Right to Ace will get that plant on Ace side. It beautifully played there by Ace as he runs in and could be able to clutch this. Would be a really insane clutch. 1v3 clutch coming in from right to Ace. Oh! Right. Ace just looks left and Android pops him from the right. Unfortunate stuff coming in, but finally Weekend Warriors look to take 1 round for themselves as they look to make a comeback slowly and steadily. 6-1. There is only 5 more rounds left, but it's not going to be easy for the side of Weekend Warriors.
And there it is, the first round taken by Weekend Warriors. And Vertigo still leading very strong. And hopefully this could be the start of something from the side of Weekend Warriors taking more rounds, but it is still much of a struggle. Full heavy armor on both sides. Econ is still great on the side of Vertigo. Weekend Warriors, a little bit of a struggle, but they've got their guns nonetheless. And two ultimates are ready. Let's see how they utilize it. The Showstopper and Resurrection is up, and Antidote Man does not have his, so Weekend Warriors can expect to have, you know, an extra chance. Now the spike makes its way onto Long as it's carried by right to Ace. They're looking at A side. And I'd just like to point out, you know, the last round, right to Ace made the conscious decision to just rotate. Don't go for the fight. I'm just going to rotate and at least get the plant off. And that is discipline that I really like. Like, no matter the circumstance, you're not going to just try to give out a round. You're going to play to your very best. And there is the Rolling Thunder, connects onto Android. Antidote Man will find that pick off. Mellow, meanwhile, still on B side. But all attackers are on site as the spike is initiated and it will be planted. Now 4 defenders left, 5 attackers strong. The barrier will wall off one of the entrances as Vertigo take position. Now all of them are in their fight positions, watching every single angle. And X-Kelly here, right next to Antidote Man. They will be hiding under tower. Antidote Man does find one. Archie Monster with the double kill. Antidote Man finds 3. Enzo will stop his rampage. And there comes the spray. But Vibor cleans it up as attackers will win this one again. And that was actually pretty close. The moment the bullets start firing, everybody just dropped like flies so quick.
7-1 on the board. And 8 rounds in, 4 more rounds left before the side swap comes in. Things aren't looking bright for the side of Weekend Warriors at all, as Vertigo just lost 1 round and bounced back stronger next round. Was a close round nonetheless. A nice retake attempt coming in from Archie Monster, but being absolutely shut down there by X-Cali and Vibor, securing the round for his team. Now, Vertigo will be making to look. With that being said, you know, the side of Weekend Warriors have lost their loss streak bonus, so they will have to go in for another full eco as Vertigo lays siege to B side. Drone being sent in. Oh! They will check left. Vibor spots Mello, pops his head beautifully, and B has opened up as Vertigo push in to plant him that spike. Prepare for Hellfire coming in from. Oh! Poker F takes down Vertigo. Poker F. Takes down 2, but right to Ace will take him down as well. 3v3 situation now. Nice ultis used in by the side of Weekend Warriors to hold it up. Amaterasu takes down Enzo as well. Spikes still on right to Ace as he has it planted in. Cage triggered by Android as he picks up that Phantom and dark covers being thrown in. No more charges left. We hear that from Android as he has only 2 trap wires surviving. Push now moving towards C. As right to Ace on half HP will get in that spike plant finally. X-Cali is still lurking around, looking to pick up a kill and is waiting around, but X-Cali pops one. Amaterasu takes down Android. What quick kills coming in from these beasts. Insane stuff coming in from Vertigo as they're absolutely wrecking havoc in this map.
Nice momentum going for Vertigo, and they're seeing themselves going to the semifinals very soon, unless Weekend Warriors can find a way to come back in this. But I think it's going to be a little bit tough here, considering the experience and the overall strength of the synergy that Vertigo has. Now, as the barrier phase lifts, the spike will be placed in a safe spot, and out comes the Cypher wires, and there the spy cam will be used. Amaterasu will take off the armor of the door. X-Cali looking for that opportunity. Throws up the dark cover. Looking for a spray to try and find one out. And here is the slow orb coming out. But he's just gonna back away. And Brimstone smokes on the side of defense will be blocking off mid doors. But there it is, it's gone. Amaterasu looking for a pick off. And meanwhile, all the buddies of Vertigo will try to make their way to A. Now the Cypher trap is there. They have to be careful. Android is keeping a lookout. Has Brimstone come over for that backup? Poker F is nearby. And Enzo finds a nade kill onto X-Cali. Nicely done. And It's not very often that you see members of Vertigo die to a nade, but I find it pretty entertaining. But there it is. Vibor will pick up Android, and it's back even. It doesn't matter if they lose their top fragger, they still have what it takes to win this round. Vibor will find Melo, and now the defenders, 2 men down. Poker F evens the scoreboard with a double kill. Antidote Man with the revenge, and now it's a 2v2. Happened so fast. Sorry, 2v3. In a span of 10 seconds, Antidote Man with the resurrection. Enzo finds a kill onto Amaterasu. And right to waste will pick up Enzo. Last man standing is Archie Monster. As he's just outside on A-Link. Will come in. Location is revealed. Gets the spray on Antidote Man. Takes him out. 1v1 situation. And there it is. Archie Monster with the double kill. Nice clutch. 3 HP left. And will defuse the spike. And get another point for Weekend Warriors.
Absolute insane stuff coming in. Let's take a look at that replay. Enzo with that jumping Japan gets caught mid-air by right to ace. Will be like, sup bro, get taken down, won't even get time to poke that shock dart. But nice spray coming in from Archie Monster, as unfortunately right to ace will miss his spray. So 2-8 on the scoreboard. Last 2 rounds left on attack. Do you think Vertigo can make it 10-2 as, you know, the lost streak bonus is gone again? With this round coming in, and Melo with that glass cannon operator coming in. A slow push coming in from the side of Vertigo as they are measuring up enemies. They don't expect an operator necessarily, but they will have to face one. Amaterasu takes down the barriers on mid doors. He's looking for a pixel peek. Archie Monster is on the other side, won't commit. Throws in the fault line, doesn't connect to Amaterasu, but Amaterasu does know the location on the enemy breach. Vibor, meanwhile, takes down Android and opens up space a bit. I know exactly where you are. Enemy is revealed as Excali is looking to deploy Dark Covers, throws in the Dark Covers, throws in Paranoia, and will himself rotate in from the garage. Knows people are here, gets hit with flashpoint, but prepare for Hellfire being popped towards garage. Excali with that beautiful head tap picks up one, will drop down to Archie Monster. However, 4v3 situation as right to X takes down Archie Monster. Shock dart being thrown. Last 2 surviving members, Poker F and Vibor. Poker F gets taken down. Melo takes down Vibor, and now it's a 2v3 as Melo trades his gun for a phantom antidote, hiding right there. He was just crouching there. The crouching tiger takes down Poker F as last surviving member, 3v1 situation. There's nothing much Poker F can do. His best hope is to save that gun because they have no economy for next round. As you can look in the scoreboard, this is looking so hard. Poker F, however, manages to take a kill on Antidote Man. With that being said, attackers still take another round. 2-9 on the board as Vertigo look like absolute maniacs, destroying Weekend Warriors this map around.
Alright, quick look at the replay. Nice revive by Melo there and Poker F. Both of them, they will try to clutch that one out. But unfortunately, Antidote Man crouching in the weirdest spot, I would say, in garage. Like, what are the chances of that? But that is just, you know, it's good to mix unpredictability into your gameplay. And enemies will never ever be able to read what you're trying to do. And that was Antidote Man right there. Very nice pickup. And we move on to the next round, and this will be the final one before the swap. And it's going to be a full buy for everybody across the board, except I don't think Melo has armor there. A struggle on economy for the side of Weekend Warriors, but they will try to get another point for themselves here. And Cypher left on A side just to defend. Antidote Man here in middle. They will spray, knock down that barrier. They're very ready. Will get flashed out. Archie Monster picks up that kill on Amaterasu. They were a bit too exposed there, but Vertigo, they don't care. They're all gonna stand there and do it. Archie Monster finds right to ace, but Vibor will get that revenge kill. And it's a 3v3. As there are early kills in this round, surprisingly. Not much of a waiting game. Poker F, Vibor, just opposite one another. No, but Melo comes out. Vibor with the quick reflexes takes him out. Nice headshot there. Android pops out, picks up Vibor. X-Cali will find Poker F. Now it's a 2v1. Last man on the side of Weekend Warriors is Android. Will he clutch this one out? Paranoia connects to him. He backs out. Only has one ability left. Sprays. But Antidote Man will find him. And the attackers win. Quick look at this replay and how the defenders just fell one by one to these attackers. The neural theft was put out there, so they got that bit of vision, but they still managed to win that round. So Vertigo with 8 rounds in the lead, and Weekend Warriors struggling to even out that scoreboard.
And Insanity 10-2 on board. As Weekend Warriors have a very steep climb ahead, they need to turn this map, and then and only then they can move on to the next map. Otherwise, it's looking like a clean 2-0 coming in from Vertigo. Weekend Warriors, they have to step up. 5 ghosts picked up by the side of Vertigo again as they look to take pure aim battles. X-Cali will throw in that Paranoia, doesn't find anybody but throw in that Dark Covers. Melo, however, takes down Antidote Man. And a push coming in from C-Long. X-Cali will miss a couple of shots. Android takes down X-Cali as well. And now attackers, looks like Weekend Warriors have rejuvenated in attack. Enzo takes down right to Ace. Enzo takes down Amaterasu. Is this a flawless round coming in from Weekend Warriors on attack? Vibor, last surviving member, gets taken down by Poker F. Flawless, what the hell is happening? Weekend Warriors are bouncing back on attack.
If we are going to go down, it's not without a fight. We're going to show you what we can do against you pros. And there it is, the 3rd round taken for Weekend Warriors. Flawless round, very nicely done on this, on all their pistols. And now we will move on to round 2. It's gonna actually be an equal for the side of Vertigo. They're not gonna force buy. They're going to respect their opponents and go for their eco. Now, 3 mini shotguns for them. Let's see how this is going to work. Full buy for the side of Weekend Warriors as they are attacking now. They're looking for C. The spike will make its way up C-Long. And there it is at mid doors. A lot of action happening. The spike gets closer. And X-Cali, 2 kills on that mini shotgun. Android finds one, finds another, and finds triple. What was that? 3 kills for Android, and X-Cali himself did pretty well before he was taken out. Now 3 attackers left, and Vibor Amaterasu. This is an equal round for themselves, but they will run around and look for more pickups if they can, as Weekend Warriors defend this spike with their lives. Melo walls off Garage. Doesn't want to get picked off by Vertigo at all, but that was mad. Absolutely insane. And as the wall falls, Vibor finds Melo. 2v2 situation. Android with 4 kills. Give him the ace. But Poker F will finish it off on Amaterasu because before he died, he did take off Android. But great round there. And that is another point for Weekend Warriors.
Man, X-Cali was just waiting there with the shorty and pumped 2 people right as they entered Garage. 4 weapons got taken down from attack, and you can see they are struggling with economy right now. Melo and Cove, they have got a full buy, but however, Poker F and Archie Monster will be on a Bulldog, an inferior rifle nonetheless. Smokes being put down as the side of Vertigo are holding. They are distributed quite well. Vibor is the one that will be holding A side as the push comes in, and does get audio from the enemy team. Is Poker F rotating in from A short, will be deploying their smokes, but no rotations coming on the side of Vertigo, as Vibor is jump peeking. Smokes being put down, and rotations have started. Molly being thrown in by Poker F. Enzo drops down Vibor. Android drops down Amaterasu. 5v3 situation now as the wall is being placed and spikes planted. I know exactly where you are, being used in by the Cypher as 3v5 Antidote will get taken down as well by Android, and X-Cali coming in. Poker F will take him down. Are we looking in another flawless round? as Right to Ace is the last surviving member on defense. What is happening, guys? This game has just turned around completely. Looks like both these teams are so comfortable on attack in Haven, and Right to Ace will deal some damage while he backs off and saves his Phantom. Is going to spray test himself, does take down Android, giving some audio, and will survive at nick of HP. Are they coming to hunt him down? Oh, nice head tap on Poker F. That was greedy coming in from Poker F.
This is the comeback that we have been waiting for from Weekend Warriors as they find all these rounds back to back. Now 5-10. They've got to take 5 more to get it even, but they're doing great on the side of attack. And this might just be Weekend Warriors' strong point. They're definitely doing much better in defense. They only got two rounds before the side swap. Now, going on to this next round, no ultimates are up yet. It's going to be a full buy for the side of Weekend Warriors, but for Vertigo, it is a half buy. And let's see how this one will pan out. Excalibur with the early duck cover, but Archie Monster finds that pick off. Mellow here, looking to push for C long. The spike isn't here, but there it is. They spot out a Sage, will throw the slow orb in, but Enzo finds Amaterasu, and Antidote Man picks up Mellow. Right to Ace will find Enzo. Antidote with the double kill on that Sheriff. Doesn't matter if I don't have armor or a better gun, I still have the aim. And he has 33 HP left, but Vibor finds Poker F, and Archie Monster will get that pick off onto Vibor. Last man standing is Archie Monster with the spike. Vertigo actually ecoing, finds himself coming up on top. And actually, no, it wasn't an eco. They did buy in the last. Oh, it wasn't eco? Oh, sorry, they picked up the guns. That's what happened. So they've got new guns now, carrying 2 Phantoms, and it's a 2v1 situation. But Archie Monster will get the safe plant, and Vertigo is going to wait for their audio cue before they make the next move, and there it is. Now, if you're into real estate, have a quick look at the map of Haven, as Vertigo will make their way over to A site. And there it is, as we descend upon the site where the spike is planted. We will see members of Vertigo making a slow entry in. They don't have much time because the spike is ticking. Will Archie Monster clutch this one out for the boys? The Weekend Warriors. It's not the weekend, but I'm sure they can make it happen on a weekday. Now the members of Vertigo, they are on site. Archie Monster hears them, and there it is, right to Ace, picks him off so quick. No time to respond. And here comes in the defuse. 1 more point for Team Vertigo with a total of 11. Thrifty round, nicely done.
Thrifty from Vertigo indeed, as they are absolutely back in the competition. They struggled on full buys, took this round on eco because Weekend Warrior did make a lot of mistakes this time around, and Vertigo was smart enough to capitalize on it. With that being said, full buy coming in from the side of Vertigo, as Weekend Warriors is now the team struggling with economy a bit. They will get full buys on 3 players, I think, but Archie won't have enough for a full buy. Has to settle with a Spectre, and Skills Mellow will buy his guns. So Right to Ace with a nice, interesting, recon thrown in. Spots 3 people right there, and knows there's a push coming in towards C Long and Garage.
Cover going out.
Enzo throwing in, waiting to throw in that boom board on double doors. Dark covers being thrown out by Excali, and a wall being placed there by Antidote Man on C Long. So, Android will spot out someone from his spy cam. Push coming in slowly through the double doors. Excali is just waiting. He's just waiting on top. Enzo throws it down. Does spot Excali. Is going to go on a blind spray battle. Throws in. Oh! Does pick up that kill on Excali. Beautiful showstopper there by Enzo. Excali with a nice attempt on Paranoia. Enzo takes down Amaterasu as well. And Right to Ace will finish off Enzo. Right to Ace takes down Archie Monster and deals a lot of damage to Android as well, as Antidote Man will wrap it up quickly. Antidote with another kill. Mellow will take down Right to Ace, but Antidote with the triple kill on Mellow. 12-5 on the board. And Defenders have won with that another full buy coming in from side of Vertigo, where Weekend Warriors might be gouging for guns. They don't have the... I think Vertigo will just wrap it up right now.
And there it is. 12 points for Vertigo now. Weekend Warriors, they can't make a mistake at all. They have to take every single round if they want to stay in this competition. But if Vertigo takes this, they are through to the semifinals. And emotions must be running high. There must be a fire under Weekend Warriors. Let's see what they can do as we kick off this next round. And Antidote Man will put up the barrier to stop a quick push on C-Long. Melo will see that and related to his team. So they are going to move closer to mid. And here comes the push from Enzo into mid doors, the top fragger for the side of Weekend Warriors. And this time, it is actually Antidote Man at the top with 19 kills, followed by Vibo with 18. And right to Ace with 17. X-Kelly's relaxing this time with 12. And Amaterasu, 6. Doesn't matter. Still did pull off some amazing ults and fault lines there. And that's basically what Breach is all about. And there it is. The dark cover comes out from X-Kelly, thrown into mid doors. They're going to stop the push wherever they can. Make the timer run out. 45 seconds left on the clock. What is the plan for Weekend Warriors? Antidote Man has lost his patience. He does have Resurrection up and a bunch of abilities. He is going to backstab them. Here is the run. Orbital Strike comes down. Amaterasu, double kill. He's gonna pick up some more. Triple kill. He wants to get back up on that board. I must not have said anything. 4 kills for Amaterasu. Defuse will be taken right to Ace with the last kill. And that is Team Vertigo. Nicely done. They will make it over to the semifinals. Quick look at this replay.
Yeah, and Amaterasu actually hit his own team to stop the spike defuse because he wants to get it himself. Will get his ace stolen away. Could have got an ace, but GG well played nonetheless. Vertigo with such another dominating performance coming in. 2-0 Weekend Warrior, one of the most, one of the most deserving teams to reach the quarterfinal stage. They were right up there. It looked like a close competition, but Vertigo was like, nah, we have different plans. We will just absolutely destroy this. And for the first time, Antidote Man is the MVP with 292 average combat score, 19 kills on this man. Absolutely nice stuff coming in from Vertigo. Apple, this was an absolute 2-0. Now we have quite some time with a break. We'll be returning back at 7 p.m. with the next game. So any closing thoughts before we wrap this game up?
Alright, I just want to say GG, well played to Weekend Warriors. You all fought hard. You had some good rounds, but ultimately congratulations to Vertigo as they make their way to the semifinals. Now this is the AMD Valorant Cup you are watching. A huge shout out to AMD. Do check out amazing offers on their products with exclusive partners in both India and Bangladesh. Links are in the description. Subscribe to this channel. You will get your notifications, and tournament details are also in the description. And without further ado, we will end this first match and we'll be back with the second later today. See you guys. Do stay tuned.